I survived a helicopter crash in the Taiga in Minecraft, and right now, somewhere in the distance, I can hear a bear. My task is to survive, develop, build a shelter, and avoid collisions with dangerous predators. Perhaps explore some of the secrets of this forest and find salvation. Otherwise, my team will receive $1,000. I heard that, and this looks like our helicopter. Let's take a look around first. Our first and most important goal after the crash was to create a shelter for ourselves, preferably one that bears and other predators couldn't get to us. In the boxes near the helicopter, I was able to find a small axe, a knife, 3 cans of food, and also a couple of ropes. Today's survival is realistic, and we can't just cut down a tree with our hand. We're lucky that we had an axe, and let me show you how it works. We cut down the tree, and it falls. We'll cut down 5 of these and maybe we'll be able to build ourselves a home. In this survival, in addition to hunger, we had 2 new indicators, thirst and sanity. If we don't find drinking water, survival will definitely fail. The same applies to sanity. If it's at a very low level, we may begin to see very strange creatures that can become reality in our Minecraft world. Oh, whoa, okay, I think the bear is somewhere nearby. You know, I'm really afraid of him. My team scared me with him the most. The bear is completely our mod, and the cool thing about this mod is that this bear, he can react to sounds. Absolutely any sounds. First of all, of course, cutting down trees and even stepping on sticks like these. With a small percentage chance, they can break and make a sound. This will also attract the bear's attention. In general, this survival, he's the main threat to us. It's almost impossible to defeat him. So, at the same time, you can't say he's bad, right? He just wants to destroy us. Actually, this taiga was much more mysterious than it looked at first glance. Otherwise, how can one explain that a perfectly serviceable helicopter crashed in the middle of a forest? I ran away from our helicopter a little, and I think that we'll make a base somewhere here. There's gonna be many difficulties in the survival, and of course, the first thing a person who finds himself in the harsh taiga and doesn't know what to do needs to make a fire. We have such an opportunity in this survival. The fire was easy to craft, all you need were sticks, but the main question was how to light it. But our only option was to make a flint and steel, and we need flint and some iron. It's good that my team left caves on this map. It was easy to make a flint, but soon it's gonna be night. The fire's ready, now we can eat. Now, that's a situation, of course. It turned out that the cans still needed to be opened. I did this with an axe and lost half my food. Oh my god, yeah, open cans with an axe. I had a knife. It's time for the challenge, to survive the first night. I crafted a couple more fires. I hope it's gonna help against wolves and bears. Guys, I haven't been so scared in quite a while. Everything around is really dark. The nights here are completely different. Anyone can jump out at me in this darkness. I don't think I've ever been this scared in Minecraft for a long time. Look, something just ran by. A wolf most likely. Help! We managed to survive the first night. It was worth thinking about the type of house we were gonna build in this survival. I had 3 options: a dugout, a hut, or a tree house. Look, I have the following idea. I think we're gonna make a tree house. First of all, I think everyone wanted a tree house as a child, and it's really cool, but we won't build it right away. But first, we'll make a dugout, which we'll later use as a cellar or a warehouse. First, I had to chop down some wood, go to the caves, make an iron shovel, and dig a hole. Sitting at the computer and digging a dugout is, of course, not the same as in real life. I made a lot of huts and dugouts with my friends in my childhood. In Minecraft, of course, everything is a bit easier. And of course, now we need to make a roof. You know, my videos wouldn't be my videos if in each video, in addition to the mods that we find on the internet, we didn't develop our own. In order to make a great roof, we'll need sticks. We come up, hold down the shift key, and oh, the logs are already arranged. Now we need to find string to tie the logs together. For this, spider trees appeared in our taiga with a small chance. This meant that we could find just a web or even a super small chance of a spawner, thanks to which we could later make a whole string farm. The most important thing in this survival is to run very carefully through the taiga. You hear that? Wait, that's a bear! As my team told me, there's only one of them here, and I should really be afraid of it. Remember I was talking about the sticks? Oh, no! Yeah, that's why you have to watch your step here. Okay, the sound, it's getting closer. No, we can't meet the bear now. I was lucky that the bear didn't come running after all, but I did find a tree with a spider web. We need 8 strings to tie the logs, but we'll probably need more. So I looked for more trees and collected a couple of more interesting items in the forest. Look, first of all, I found berries. Okay, I think I can eat them. Surely if you couldn't, some effects would be written on the top right. Then I collected this. I don't even know what that is, but I found different stones, sticks, some weird blocks that I rarely encountered, and so far everything's like this. Let's go back to the camp and continue working on the dugout. Let's take the string, make sure to put them all in one stack, and just right click. And that's it. Our logs are tied up here. and here too. The last thing I need is to get some foliage. I have 2 iron, let's grab the shears and go. For 2 frames, I needed a stack of foliage. I got it really quickly. In addition to the frame, I built wooden walls and made a beautiful slope. And now our dugout was ready. It was possible to place chests. Done. Let's make a furnace and our dugout is ready. By the way, since the beginning of survival, we haven't looked at the helicopter properly. Let's go do that right now. The closer I get to the helicopter, the louder that noise. Okay, what if I right click on it? Yeah, why didn't I right click on it right away? I mean, in this Taiga, not everything is so simple. Some kind of mysteries. I don't need this. In almost every video, I make something terrifying happens. Maybe I'll just survive with this bear, with the wolves, and make myself a dugout. I don't need all this. The evening of the second day promised to be very dangerous. I made some fires and was ready to meet wolves or a bear from the darkness. When suddenly... Oh, come on, it's a doggy. Okay, I had some bones somewhere. Wait, I have some bones. Okay, perfect. You know what? This is our new friend. You know what? I'll name him. I got a dog 6 months ago. His name is Johnny. I post a lot of photos and videos with him on the Telegram channel, so subscribe. Link in the description. And by the way, even Tomatic became friends with him. And I think we'll name our doggy in Minecraft Johnny too. He's just too similar. Okay, now I'm not alone in all of this. Day 3. Most of the first problems passed me by, but in fact everything was ahead. Later, the elements will hit our Taiga. The bear will get close, and the secret of the Taiga will be revealed to us. Day 3. We're in the middle of this endless Taiga, and now we have a friend. Our dog. And you know, I think that now we'll definitely build a fence. I don't want some wolf to run in and eat my Johnny. Besides the fence, I should have thought about agriculture, but wheat seeds don't fall here, and except for berries, I didn't find anything else. So I had to plant them here. Here we'll have some bushes. Yeah, they may be wild berries, but they're edible, and for now, that's our only source of food. The more trees I chop, the closer and closer the bear sounds to me. Overall, not bad. I think we can at least consider us all surviving. Tomorrow, I have a serious plan. I'm gonna travel further away from a helicopter crash and see how endless this biome is. We'll take some berries with us on our trip. We only have enough iron for a chest plate, so at least it's something. Some tools and blocks, and that's it. Let's note again, I came here for the first time today. I have absolutely no idea what awaits me here. I have no clue if there's any boundaries to this taiga. All I know is that my team prepared all of this, so like you, will be interested to know what's on the other side of the trees, and whether the bear actually exists. But it's better not to check. Let's go. The most important thing for us is to watch where the sun is, because I don't think I'll be able to make fires like that. Plus, you know, I don't know, maybe with each passing day the predators will be more aggressive towards us. Oh, look, a lake! Perfect. Wait, can we drink it? Oh, yeah, look, nice. My thirst is going up. It's a bit far away, but I think we'll try to find some caves here and get some iron. Here's the bucket, let's collect some water. While exploring the taiga, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was really absolutely identical. It was just one biome, and the edge of the forest was not visible. That's it, it's already evening, and I'm absolutely sure that we won't be able to just leave this taiga. This is in fact just generation. I think the secret is somewhere else. Whoa, I just woke up and look, that's a hurricane. Because of the rain, the bear is less sensitive to sounds. Oh, okay, that's good. But in general, this weather makes me a little bit nervous. But actually, this weather was only a plus for me, because I chopped down a huge amount of wood and didn't hear the bear at all, which allowed me to start building my treehouse. The framework is like this. It's hard to add more for now. I think we need a couple more days. Yeah, definitely. Well, here it is, dear subscribers, my friends, those who like the video, that write comments, and my longtime subscribers. In general, all of you, rate what I build. I think it turned out pretty good, but in any case, Johnny and I will definitely like it here. You can also see that I added a few extra details. These are some logs connected with foliage so that everything fits in more organically and beautifully. Of course, I had to get a lot of string, so let's go upstairs. Here we already have a bed, a furnace, and a fire. From here you can see our dugout below, and it's just perfect. We probably only need to make a farm now, and then we'll be living really comfortably. What? What was that? I heard a very strange sound in the distance. It's a good thing I was playing with good headphones, so I immediately headed in the right direction. And what I saw there will really surprise you. This is a huge satellite dish. Where did it even come from? I was sure that it was all just generation, but it seems that my team thought of everything. No, look, just this location. We can explore it now. Only now it's quiet here and I don't see anyone. I don't know why I'm so scared. This is not survival horror. I just didn't expect it. Well, there's nothing else to do. I think we're just gonna go there 100%. Let's go up. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's no one here. A door, a small room, and some boxes. A gun! Look, a gun! Perfect! And some note.
I am the only survivor. The helicopter crashed. I'm trying to find a way out of this taiga. It seems impossible. I can hear different sounds of predators. I will leave this note here, because this is the most gigantic location of all that I have found here, and there is not a soul around. If anyone reads this, my verdict is that there's no way out of here.
Whoa! Okay, you know, this survival seems really different from the others. Just yesterday, I was finishing my treehouse, and now, I don't even know. Okay, I think I'll collect some of the blocks from here. They might come in handy for my base, because I can't find this metal like this anywhere. And by the way, in the note, the helicopter pilot who for some reason said that he was the only one who survived, although here we are, he said that of all the locations he's encountered, this is the largest, which means that there's more locations here. When I returned home, I was shocked by the news. And with each passing day, the sounds of the bear became closer and closer. New day. You know, I found a craft for traps. I think I'll throw them around and hopefully that will stop the bear. It feels like he's really close. The next day, while setting traps for the bear, I encountered a huge number of ants, and it turned out it was possible to trade with them. I've tried everything. Basically, we can give them tea leaves and get real green tea in return. They're really cute. Look, I'm not afraid of ants, by the way. I don't know about you. Like this if ants are cool. Let's keep going. You know, without a renewable food source, it's pretty hard to survive a helicopter crash in Minecraft. We already found a lake, so I decided to make a fishing rod.
So 30 years will pass, maybe 40. I'll buy myself a fishing rod and I'll fish and tell the fish stories about what kind of YouTuber I was.
While we're still young, we'll catch the fish and take it home. Thanks to my small berry farm, as well as a good constant catch, for the time being, I solved the food issue more or less. For us, there was only one most important question: how to find salvation, because this is the main goal of our survival. It's a new day, and today I'm gonna improve our fence a little, namely make wooden stakes, and for this we need a lot of wood. I also have a bad feeling I haven't heard the bear for a really long time, so it's time to make some noise and call him to me. Let's check out how Johnny is doing. Well done, doggy. We'll teach him commands, but somehow in another survival, there's no such opportunity in this one. And the real Johnny knows more than 20 commands, by the way. So Johnny, both in Minecraft and in real life, is a good boy. In order not to constantly run for the lake for fish, I decided to make a small pond near my house. I approached this with particular creativity. To make it really comfy and nice, I decided to dig a full quarry and make a pond. Maybe I'll even put a couple of benches if I can craft them. You know, it's probably gonna take some time. The next day, trouble came from an unexpected place. My sanity dropped to a minimum, and I completely forgot about this indicator. Look, everything is great for some reason. Wait, no, my sanity is practically at zero. Whoa, there's some monsters over there. I don't even know what's better, the bear or them. How did I even miss this indicator? Now the question is, how can I raise my sanity? Because I don't really want to leave my house. As I said before, this was a separate indicator in the survival. In order for sanity to grow, you need to constantly sleep, make fire, and talk to entities, either animals or NPCs. So, you know, I'll probably need to get some sleep, make some fires around here, because those monsters are out there in the distance. I think they'll eat me right away if I climb out. It's a new day. This time I went to bed and my sanity was restored quite a bit. Next time I'll be more careful. The more I try to survive in the taiga, the more different animals I noticed around me. Foxes, rabbits, deer, and even frogs. But with frogs in the survival, a special story developed. What do we have at this point? A helicopter that fell for some unknown reason in which I was, an endless taiga, and my sanity that just keeps disappearing. I'll head deep into the taiga to search for new locations. If we came across such a huge radio tower, then there must be something else here. Yep, frog. Do you agree? Wait, I see something, guys. There's some ruins over there. Okay, there's no alligators here, so overall, I don't see a bear either. It's safe. Okay, a box, ammo, perfect. no, wolves, no, okay, we have to climb up. That's just awful. Just now, ladies and gentlemen and subscribers, I almost just finished the survival. This must be a wolf den. I knew my team would set up some traps for me, but I'm not gonna be destroyed that easily. You know, I'm not even gonna try to loot this. Let's just get up from here and keep going. In addition to the super prepared locations, in the taiga you could also find small anthills, dams, even birdhouses. But all this was nothing compared to the location I found next. It was an abandoned, mysterious bunker. What is some human bunker doing here in the middle of this taiga? Maybe we can find some secrets there, but what if there's some monsters? Well, we have guns, I think we can at least open the door. Okay, let's go in. Entering the bunker, at first glance there was no surprise. It was abandoned, but there was no surprise until I found the first note.
Anomaly. This whole taiga is one big anomaly. You can't get out of here. Getting here is also not easy, but there's a way out. Although we haven't found it yet.
Anomaly? The entire taiga is an anomaly? Well, I mean, I told you, it's just an endless biome, and how are we supposed to call for help and get out of here? It seems like it's practically impossible. We're lucky that the bunker is completely empty, otherwise I'd already be sitting in the main menu, and naturally I wouldn't be able to log back in because we're playing hardcore. There were 3 floors in this bunker. The third one was the most interesting, because it was flooded. It was there that I was able to grab 2 more notes, as well as a lot of cool loot. Which one shall we start with? This one or the other one? I mean, they kind of look the same from the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Okay, note number 2 is the one we have found first.
Day 2131. I saw a man for the first time in so many years, but he seemed to be unreasonable and disappeared very quickly. Perhaps this is the aftermath of the anomaly.
Whoa, that kind of gave me goosebumps. Let's read the third note.
I don't know where this bunker came from. Perhaps this is also a consequence of the anomaly.
Each note has the word anomaly and like, okay, I just need to not run into the bear here, and that's the main anomaly for me, and not these fairy tales of yours, which you scare me with your reading and writing. So that's it. Okay, to be honest, it's still scary. Let's get out of here. As I understand it, we're still a long way from discovering how to get out of here, so we need to do a little more survival. Let's go home and think about how to improve the base, and maybe we can craft something interesting. When I go home, the first thing I decided to do was make a new floor for my treehouse. There's definitely a lot of stuff we'll need to place in this survival, so extra space will definitely be needed. Overall, it turned out pretty good. I have another goal for today. Let's go to the pond. So look, here's a craft for a fishing net. Food should come to it by itself, and since we need to do other things here, look, like for example salvation and so on. In general, now we'll make fishing nets, we'll place them here, and in a couple of days we'll look at the result. Also need to sort all the things and throw some things to be melted down. Oh, well, what is that? What is? Oh, he's here, guys, he's here. Yeah, that's 100% he's here. I can't. At that moment, I met my greatest fear. It was the ferocious bear. He's here, guys, he's here. Calm down. What's he doing here? New day. The bear was at the base for a very long time. In order not to accidentally aggro him, I dug in and didn't even try to get out. In the morning, the situation with the base was dire. Whoa, the walls are broken, it's all damaged. He just did something here and he hasn't even seen me. One thing is clear to me, there'll be no quiet life with this bear, and apparently he's much stronger than I thought. It's time to set up new traps. Yeah, the bear didn't fall for the old ones. This doesn't mean they're ineffective, but I think the probability of protecting our base needs to be increased. To restore everything again, for this we need to cut down a lot of trees. And I'm pretty afraid to do this, so I think we're gonna run away from the base now, dig up wood to restore the walls. I'd like to go to that huge radio tower again. It seems that I could have missed something there. While collecting logs in the forest, I started noticing more and more suspicious frogs. Wait, this is another biome. That's a swamp. Whoa. Okay, so in the middle of absolutely endless taiga, it turns out I just found the swamp biome. Did you even know that in real life you can fall into a swamp and just stay there? So be careful, and in general, don't walk through the forest alone. Siemens' minute of education is over. Let's see what's interesting here. So far, I see a lot of water, different trees, and frogs. And what is this? What? A frog playing the guitar? How many frogs are in this place? Wait, you can trade with them. Okay, business is booming. Nice doing business with you, Mr. Frog. As it turned out, this swamp was the home of all the frogs. Such biomes were indeed found throughout the taiga, but they were really rare. Wait, so you can take tasks from them? Tasks from frogs? Also, the fact that I'm communicating with the frogs, my sanity increases. It really was a whole settlement. With some of them you could trade, some of them you could take quests from, and some just croaked. I was very happy that I found my new friends. I hope the bear won't eat them. And without thinking twice, I decided to complete the task from my new friends. So, frogs, we're friends now. Us, me, and my dog Johnny. He's home now. Ribbit, you. We're friends now, so I'll help you with your flies. Deal? Do you even understand what I'm saying? In order to complete this task and catch a huge number of flies, I first had to craft a net. I did it in 1 second. But catching flies was not an easy task, because it definitely required a little practice. I can't! What's wrong with this thing? Come here, you dumb fly! That's what you are. At least he's not kelp. If there was a garbage dump here, I'd catch you quickly. Okay, if you think about it, there's nothing worse than mosquitoes, but you're still so annoying. In the end, I completed the task, and now I could trade with the frogs on more favorable terms, which of course was really good. Okay, you know, I really did some trading here, now the frogs are really our friends. It's gonna be night now, so let's return home. Okay, it was indeed a pretty unusual day. I know that I need to find a way out of here, but one of my personal goals was to completely arrange our shelter. So today I decided to put things in a little order. You know, landscape design is not my thing, but today I'm gonna take Johnny, all my brains, IQ, computing skills, strategic abilities, lack of laziness, and make a super beautiful garden. Johnny, are you ready? Let's go. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's him. Okay, let's take Johnny, come on. Let's hide our little dog in the dugout and climb higher to get a better look at the bear. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Look, it's him. It's not just any bear, it's some kind of creature. Okay, go away. He's breaking the fence. What should I do? I don't know. Okay, that's it. He's leaving. This was the second attack of the ferocious bear in recent times. Sooner or later, he's gonna break the entire base. And this is despite the fact that I didn't know his main secret. New day. Today, I decided to go further explore the taiga. Who knows what we can find there? Oh, a cabin. I don't see anyone, so I guess we can go. Okay, looks pretty abandoned. Some kind of remote and a note. This is a bear locator. Oh, at one time we installed a sensor on it, and now you can always know where it is. Whoa! Okay. I don't think the bear would like this, but I think he knows where I am, so now I know where he is. Truth is, what does this actually do to me? I still don't know how to get out of here. And it seems that at this moment of our hardcore survival, it was time to think about it seriously. There was not much time left. Yeah, I built myself a cool base, but the bear was getting closer and closer. I had neither a signal flare or communication. Although, wait, it seems that we have a hint of communication. So I'm gonna go and study that plate again now. Maybe there's something on it that we can use to communicate. Maybe something I missed. Well, here it is. Looks pretty abandoned, there's nothing to say. How long has it been standing here? Is there anyone here? Well, yeah, I've already been here, there can't be anyone else. Having thoroughly studied every corner, I finally found what I was looking for. So, you're saying that I missed that? Okay. Oh, communication lost. Need to reestablish communication. Wait, Bo, so to contact the outside world, I need to find 5 towers and activate their transmitters. You know, I don't even have their coordinates, but at least that's something. Because before that, all we had was a destroyed helicopter. Okay, now we have a goal and we'll achieve it. Well, let's get our locator and see where the bear is now. Whoa, okay, he's not far from the frogs. I hope they survive. However, this means one thing. We can safely return home. If I have to find 5 towers, then maybe the taiga is not as endless as I thought. I'm gonna find out. The next day, I came up with an incredible tactic. Here it is, a pole. An ordinary pole. I'll make such poles in places where I've been, since it's really easy to get confused here. In fact, the entire taiga just looks the same, and I need to have an option to remember the terrain. So, this will be the best idea. No, guys, as you understand, miracles do not happen. I couldn't find that tower before, and I still can't find it now. Oh, look, I can see some ruins. Well, at least it's something. I think this is the survival in which we fought monsters the least. Actually, fighting the bear is almost useless, and there's no other threats here. Well, except the wolves. And basically, if we spend the night at home, they don't even bother us. But this is hardcore survival. My team can't make it so easy. So yeah, I expect some kind of catch. For 3 days in a row, I didn't find a single tower. I began to think that they were much further from the place where I built my base. Let's assume that the place where a helicopter crashed is the very center. In this case, we need to try to find the borders of the taiga and go around it completely at the corners. So I have a theory. I don't know how much it's gonna work, but the question is about the map's borders, whether they exist or not. I can't open the map, so what can I do? Go on a hike. Johnny, you're coming with me. Most likely, at this point, I've not gone further than the daylight hours allowed me. Today, I was gonna fix that. I took a lot of resources that allow me to survive the night, grabbed Johnny, the locator, and went on my way. God forbid to get lost in such a forest. It seems that it's quite difficult to survive in such conditions. You know, on the plus side, I get further away from the bear. On the minus side, I have no idea what awaits us next. But as it turned out, all the dangers were in the depths of the taiga. Oh, a tower? Well, it's not a tower, but maybe there's gonna be something interesting. Oh, wait, who is that? Calm down. Look, I haven't seen any mobs like these. Maybe they're zombified pilots of our helicopter. Oh, okay, they noticed me, One by one, guys. Oh, okay, that hurts a lot, We gotta go to the tower. Come on, tower, quickly. Build up. Okay, I just can't figure out who it was. Crates, fine. Okay, let's take everything. Visually, we're in the same taiga, but it seems like the further we go, the more strange things happen. This was not the last strange thing I encountered. In this part of the taiga, I started to encounter dead trees. A new threat also spawned near them. These were super dangerous poisonous spiders. It was better not to approach them. So, in search of these towers, evening has come. I think I should make a small transit point. And while I'm building, I want to tell you about one more thing that's worth considering. Our sanity will fall, and it's good that I took at least Johnny with me. In other cases, I think my sanity would have already run out. I don't think it's possible to restore it in such conditions. So I hope that the second day will be the last one in finding at least one tower. The night was also restless. There were a lot of wolves running around, and in the depths of the taiga, completely new sounds were heard, which seemed to want to call me. Guys, this is just awful. I thought we could easily let this night pass, and what's going on here? As you can imagine, I didn't think to take my bed with me. This is just such a mistake. So we'll have to sit here until the morning and just lose our minds. I think I survived. Let's keep going. On the second day of our journey, I began to hear that same sound, and I was definitely moving towards it. Just after 600 blocks, I saw that very tower, which was surrounded by entities that looked something like zombies. Attack! I found the tower. Okay, they're all around me. Ah! Johnny, come on, do something. I don't think he can do anything. Okay, the tower. Is it possible to climb it? Alright, let's do it. You've turned on one of the 5 transmitters. Continue exploring the taiga to fix the connection. Oh yeah, there it is. This is it. Meanwhile, while I was looking for towers, our main threat in the form of a bear was completely destroying my base, but I didn't know about it yet. We need to get back home. I think the towers are close to the crash site, so I don't think we'll find anything here. But how are we gonna manage to turn on all the towers? I have no idea. Oh, wait! We've got the bear at our base! What's he doing there? Okay, we need to get home quickly. 2 days later, when I returned to my base, it was completely destroyed. According to the radar, the bear was 300 blocks away from me, and there was practically no chance of recovery. New day. And while slowly restoring the base, I studied new crafts and items that were available in this survival. For example, from 5 fish and a bottle, you could craft fish oil. With its help, you could tame a bird, a real eagle. And having created a falcon glove, you could take the eagle with you on reconnaissance, which is basically what I did. Come on, catch, eagle, little one, big one, you'll be my assistant. No, Johnny, of course, if you could fly, you would do too, but an eagle would be more practical in this regard. Yeah, Johnny, don't be offended, I can't attach wings to you. Oh, okay, great. Now we just need to craft a glove. And done. Let's release our eagle. Oh, coordinates, look! Unknown location spotted. As it turned out, this was the very bunker we were exploring earlier. But perhaps we can find towers using the same eagle. In addition to eagles, there were also crows in our survival. Crows really loved gold, so if you threw them an ingot, you could get a completely random item. I decided to dig up a ton of gold and thus trade with the crows. Today, the crows just deceived me. I spent a stack of gold the whole day. Nothing, just nothing useful. I'm not angry, I'm horrified. Things didn't work out with the crows, so I decided to focus on more important things. Namely, how to escape from here. After digging through the mods, I found a mod for airplanes, and I was really surprised. Could I really craft a plane to fly around everything and find the necessary towers? Or maybe just fly off the map and escape? And yeah, crafts would be unaffordable for the beginning of survival, but now we really have a chance. Guys, you might think I'm crazy, but in the middle of our incredible taiga, in the middle of our base, which was destroyed by a bear, in the middle of a helicopter that lay there after falling, I thought, why not make an airport? By making an airport, I mean making a landing strip, which I would craft later. Crafting was not easy, but it was possible. And plus, it was possible to make a real new house in the taiga. And what if... I also came up with a way to fight the bear. It was an electric fence, and it could also be crafted. It wouldn't do any damage to the bear, but still, it would not be able to break it and come closer either, which was a good way to protect our new home. I started working on creating the airport right away. Guys, in order to build an airport, we'll have to cut down a bunch of trees, and the bear will hear it really well, and I have a plan for this too. Swamp, frogs, that's where I need your help. Yeah, there are musician frogs here and we can hire them. Great, now in the middle of our forest, at the same time about 5 frogs will play their songs. And it's quite loud, so I think it'll confuse the bear. Anyway, only time will tell. Within a few days, I began to build our runway. Along with this, I collected necessary resources to create the plane. I saw the bear a couple of times, but because of the fence, he simply couldn't get to me. The locator also showed that the frogs completely confused him. Don't get me wrong, I protected the frogs too, so the bear couldn't reach them either. Whoa, that's a lot of space. I've never seen anything like this in our survival. Just a whole field. I even marked out our new house. Let's make the airplane. Crafting the plane, as I said, was difficult, but I already managed to collect some of the resources, so there was a little left to do. And the final touch, done. Look, we've made an airport and a plane in a completely isolated taiga. Let's try and fly it. Okay, let's get on. Okay, now I just need to not crash it, otherwise the survival will be completely left behind, completely failed and not passed. Okay, let's go. Let's accelerate. I just need to have enough runway. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, we're going up. Look at that. Okay, that's just insane speed. The plane required gasoline, so I was gonna use it as economically as possible. Look, the second tower, the second tower! Instead of 2 days, I found it in half a day. The only question is how to land this plane. Okay, on the branches, let's go! Ah! Whew. I'm not sure that we'll be able to take off from here. I have no desire to make another airport, but if anything, we'll go on foot. So, the familiar zombies? Perfect, 2 out of 5 done, still just a little bit left. I simply couldn't fly any further, because the critical landing would have consequences. The plane was simply not accessible. I have an idea to cut down these 2 trees, make a small ramp, and off we go, but as you understand, I don't really want to make a noise because of the bear. Let's try and think of other options. Instead, I try to climb right into the plane and bring it down on the ground. Let's have a snack before we go down, because with 2.5 HP, it can seriously make a difference. Come on, let's try it, let's just lower the plane carefully. Okay, I landed it. We've done the first thing, now we need to take off somehow. I think this place will suit us. Everything will be fine. I began to slowly cut down the small trees, but sunset came and the night awaited us. We have some very bad news here. I've already cut down the small area, but it's gonna be night now, and cutting down anymore is not an option. We need to get up there. It's gonna be 100% safer. Oh, and our insanity is declining. That's really, really bad. The situation was that I'd be without sleep for the whole night, and therefore my sanity could drop even further. It was necessary to somehow stop this, so I set up several fires. Okay, think I'm pretty safe here, more or less. What about Johnny? Well, he's sitting alone in his dark little house now, and he doesn't even have a roof. I don't even know. This one's walking there. Look, this is some kind of horror. Still, I think it's better to close up. Please, let the day come faster, but I beg you. The next morning, I started preparing the takeoff area. It's not our airport in size, of course, but I still really hope that it would be enough for us. Let's take off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yeah, okay. But, you know, before I go explore the other towers, I think I should definitely stop by my house. After all, Johnny was alone this night and I just need to know that he's okay. So let's get home and then go get the towers. There's the airport straight ahead. Come on, careful. I'm not much of a pilot. Great, now where's Johnny? And Johnny's sitting right there as if nothing had happened. I think he could eat the bear himself if he wanted to. Johnny. Okay, now we need to keep going. And so that Johnny feels safe and I don't worry, let's make some kind of room for him now. Because he'll be sitting here alone. Yeah, I'm more worried about the bear and that he'll eat it. That's it, Johnny will eat the bear, not the bear him. So now we'll make a room. This will take some time. I made it as cozy as possible for Johnny and the room was ready. That's it, Johnny. Go ahead and rest, and now I'm sure you're safe, or rather, the bear is gonna be safe. And I'm gonna go continue looking for towers. Since there was little fuel left, I was gonna find the remaining towers, write down the coordinates, and still go to them on foot. Third, I'm writing it down. Fourth, okay, fifth, okay, that's the last one. Recorded. Fuel is running low, guys, so let's get back home. Let's land. Whew. This plane has done a great job on our survival, and basically, I like living at the airport. Tomorrow we'll finish the house, take a little rest, and go activate the remaining towers. As I was finishing up my house the next day, a very scary message appeared in the chat. The influence of radio waves continues to increase. Your sanity will decline faster than usual. Oh, whoa, I don't have much of it now, remember? Okay, this is really bad. Without wasting a second, I set off to activate the remaining towers. So, here they are again. And there's the third one. But as I approached the fourth tower, my sanity was practically at its minimum. Guys, this is insane. Just look around these monsters. Oh, they're running at me. Guys, they're running at me. Tower. Come on, let's climb up. Okay, got it. The fourth one is activated. We need to somehow raise our sanity, like, right now. Otherwise, we're not gonna survive in this taiga. Now, guys, it's all hardcore. Neither the monsters nor the bear, but it's our sanity that's the main problem. I get it now. Okay, now we need to find resources for a fishing rod and quickly craft it. Because fishing raises my sanity quite well. Okay, a web. Got it. Okay, the fishing rod. Whew, okay, this is really creepy. This is just insane. You just might not hear all the sounds that I hear. This is just madness. Having regained my sanity a little, I decided to go to the last tower. And there... Oh, there it is. No, that's the bear. The bear's here. No. Ah! What's he doing here? Why didn't I bring the locator? Come on, climb. That's it. The fifth tower is activated. The bear's just breaking the tower. Okay, let's just build and just take the block jump and jump on the trees. Okay, got it. Let's go. Having activated 5 towers with nothing left in my sanity, I needed to get back to that radio tower. The path I took needs a separate video because it was very hardcore. Oh, no, another one! Miraculously, I was able to reach the radio tower. Yes, okay, communication restored. The rescue's on the way. Hold out for at least 10 minutes and your sanity continues to decline. Okay, looks like the challenge of how not to go crazy in 10 minutes is about to begin. The first thing I did, of course, was go home and try to make as many fires as possible while fishing and picking flowers. It's much harder to keep your sanity here than in Don't Starve. By the way, tell me in the comments if this story also reminded you of that game. Okay, I need to slow down a bit and just fish. There were only a few minutes left. I could hardly see the yellow strip anymore. I could only guess if I'd be able to pass the survival. And then suddenly... Oh, you're saved! Yes! We did it, guys. That was unbelievable. It was something else. And if you liked it, I don't even know, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. And also tell me in the comments in what conditions you'd like to see the I Survived format. This was Zeman with you. Good luck to everyone. Bye-bye.